Hello Gems! Today I'm at the Transportation and Ticket Center again because I'm heading to Magic Kingdom for Rope Drop. So we're going to do a little combo vlog today. I'll show you some of the breakfast options available in Tomorrowland, and then the main reason I'm here is to ride the Carousel of Progress one last time before it closes next week. So yeah, and I also might ride the Peoplemover. Let's go! So for those of you who are new here, welcome! I'm so glad you're here. I'm going to do the same spiel that I do every time I rope drop Magic Kingdom, so if you watch me, you know, a lot, sorry about this repetition, but I want people to know who are new here that Magic Kingdom, when it opens at 9 a.m., Main Street and the Castle Hub are actually open at 8 a.m. This is the only park that does this, and you don't have to be a resort guest or an annual pass holder to do this. Anyone can do it. So you can park at the TTC, Transportation and Ticket Center, at 7 a.m. I think. It might even go as early as 6, I'm not exactly sure, but you can grab the ferry, you can come on over, and it's such a great relaxing time. I absolutely love it. Let's take a little walk down Main Street. So not only is Main Street open for walking up, but all the stores are open. You can go shopping at the Emporium or Crystal Arts, wherever you want. Starbucks is open, and the confectionery is open. Now, I usually get breakfast at the confectionery, but I've done that in previous videos. But they do have a scone, so that counts as breakfast. Yes, it's chocolate, but whatever, it's a scone. That's breakfast to me. But yeah, like, it's not too crowded. Really, really nice weather this morning. It's in the high 70s. It's an absolutely beautiful day here at the Magic Kingdom. So another nice thing about coming into the Magic Kingdom early is that the PhotoPass photographers are actually out on Main Street and in the Castle Hub. This wasn't always the case. When I came here last year, I don't think this was the case, so this is relatively new. But you can, you know, stand in much shorter lines and get your castle pictures without a huge crowd. It's absolutely fantastic. Good morning, beautiful. Look at this, like there really aren't that many people here. You can get some really good castle pictures in the morning. Oh, and I also wanted to mention that early entry for resort guests is something different. When you're a resort guest, you can enter in through Tomorrowland over there, and you can actually ride rides for a half an hour before the park opens, but that's only resort guests. So, yes, back to the castle. Absolutely beautiful, stunning in the morning. Does anyone know the meaning behind this lion tapestry over here? Not exactly sure where that is from, but it reminds me of the Lannisters from Game of Thrones. So the Magic Kingdom is now officially open. It's just after 9 a.m. and I'm headed into Tomorrowland. This is where we're going to spend the morning today, and we're going to go ahead and go to the lunching pad, which interestingly enough, even though it's named that, it has breakfast. So yeah, let's head over there. So I made my way over to the lunching pad, and they do have mobile order here, so I placed my order. There are quite a few people here, so it's pretty busy. And yeah, let's just wait for our order in the nice, peaceful Tomorrowland. First up, I got the breakfast bowl.
This is potato barrels topped with a cheese omelet, chili con carne queso, and sour cream for $11.29.
Gonna hold this carefully, but this looks and smells really good. The last time I came to the lunching pad for breakfast, I think was about 2 years ago. It's been a while since I've done my breakfast series in the parks, but this dish wasn't the same. The last time it had scrambled eggs on it, this has an egg omelet, and it didn't have the chili con queso, it was just plain queso. Then I think there were also like cheese curds or something else with this, so this is completely different, but it is really heavy, very, very shareable, and yeah, let's dig in. Let's see how this tastes. So I think this dish is really good. It's a great savory option here at the Magic Kingdom for breakfast. And the egg omelet, so it's an egg and cheese omelet, just a little bit of cheese in there. I'm pretty sure it's cheddar cheese. And the chili con queso on top is really, really flavorful. Really adds a nice sort of Mexican Spanish flair to this dish, which is interesting because we're in Tomorrowland, but I'm not mad at it. What I really love about this is the fresh pico / salsa on top. There are like really fresh tomatoes on this. They are outstanding. And the sour cream on top, actually, I could do without that because it's making everything around it cold, because it's, you know, pretty cold sour cream, and there's a lot of it too, but the tots are cooked absolutely perfectly. They are holding their crunch under the weight of all of these accompaniments here. I really like this. This is very different. You see tacho bowls around the parks a whole lot, especially breakfast tacho bowls. They sell them at every resort, and they have them at Animal Kingdom. Pretty much every park has a version of the breakfast tacho bowl. So this one is very quintessential Magic Kingdom. I absolutely love it. I think that this is a hit. I think that your kids will love it. Pretty much anyone in your whole family will love it. Again, very shareable. It's huge and very, very heavy. So it is actually a good deal for the price. But yeah, I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5 tiaras.
Next, I had to try the sticky bubble bread. This is sweet bread rolled in cinnamon, caramel, and warm spices for $6.49.
So this sticky bubble bread I have had before, and I really liked it. And I liked it so much that I made recipes for it, or I made a recipe for it. I do Disney Parks recipes as YouTube shorts, so if you're interested in those, there's a whole playlist on my channel for every recipe I've ever made. I think I'm on number 70. I've been doing that for about 3 years, but anyway, this was one of them, and they turned out really, really good, and I was really happy with the flavor and everything. But yeah, this smells amazing. I love a good bubble bread, or you can call it monkey bread. I've also heard that. That's what we used to call it when I was little. But yeah, let's see how this tastes. We get a good piece here with everything. Let's see how this tastes. This is honestly one of the best things here at Magic Kingdom. I absolutely love it. Salivating. That's when I know it's really good. But there are some people who have hated on this before, but I've noticed that when they do that, the caramel sauce was out or something, so they didn't get that extra caramel on top, which really makes it. So this has some nice, spices to it. It tastes a little bit holiday-ish. It's very, very good. And the outside has a little bit of crisp on it, which I really like. It adds a nice texture to the dish, and it's got cinnamon and sugar, especially on it. But yeah, topped with that caramel. And the person that did mine really did a lot of caramel. I didn't have that much the last time I had it, but the caramel really makes it. It's so good. The inside is nice and soft and pillowy. Oh, just amazing. The recipe that I have for this, I actually used Grand's biscuits instead of like making dough or whatever, and that works really well. There's a fly. But yeah, that worked really well. and it was relatively easy to make. And yeah, I think I'm going to make that again real soon. I really like this. I'm going to give this a 5 out of 5 tiaras.
Of course, I had to get the classic warm Mickey pretzel with cheese sauce for $8.49.
So normally when I do these breakfast options in the parks videos, I do only items that you can get for breakfast, not items that happen to be around at breakfast time, but you can get them at any time of the day. So I'm changing that rule because I wanted a Mickey pretzel this morning. And so the Mickey pretzel you can get all day long, but the lunching pad opens at 9 a.m., so technically you can have it for breakfast too. Let's see how this tastes. I'm going to do it without the cheese first, just to see. So Mickey pretzels are just kind of okay. So without the cheese sauce, that's just kind of okay. It's a very dry pretzel, but the salt on top really adds that nice extra, pretzel-y flavor that I really like. But I mean, you gotta give it points for presentation. It's a Mickey pretzel. It's a pretzel in the shape of a Mickey, and that is adorable. Now let's try it with the cheese sauce. So it comes with a cup of this plastic cheese sauce, which I don't mind. I really like the plastic cheese sauce. That's plastic cheese sauce. We call it plastic cheese because it's like those Kraft singles that come in plastic, so that's why it's called this. I don't want to spill it. Let's see how this tastes. You can't beat a Mickey pretzel. Mickey pretzels are okay for me. It's more about the style and the presentation and less about the taste, because at the end of the day, it's just a regular jumbo soft pretzel with salt on it. But I really, really do like the type of salt. They use those like larger pieces of coarse salt, and that adds a really good flavor. The plastic cheese, always a hit, and it tastes like American cheese, but like smooth and creamy kind of. But yeah, the cheese paired with the pretzel, absolutely wonderful. They both go really well together, and I'm really glad that I had a Mickey pretzel for breakfast, even though, it's not your usual breakfast item, but you can get them at breakfast time, which is really good to know. So yeah, I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5 tiaras.
And finally, I got the cream cheese pretzel. This is a warm stuffed pretzel filled with sweet cream cheese for $8.49.
So can you believe I've never had this before? This is going to be my very first time eating the sweet cream cheese pretzel. And this is offered all day long, but also at breakfast time as well. So let's see how this tastes. I'm really excited. So that was good. I liked it. It's just a little bit dry, I think, but the cream cheese inside is nice and sweet, so that offsets the pretzel flavor just a little bit. They pair really well together. The pretzel is nice and warm, it's still warm, even though I've been sitting here for quite a while eating all the other food and taking pictures and stuff. But yeah, and it's topped with little like crumbs of something. I'm not exactly sure what that is. If you know, let me know in the comments. But yeah, this is really good. And this is very shareable. It's very heavy. But I do like it. Is it my favorite thing at Magic Kingdom? Probably not, but this is one of those iconic dishes or snacks that I've never tried before. There's actually a whole bunch of them. At some point, I was planning to do a kind of series on iconic snacks that I'd never tried before, but this was one of them, so I just combined it into the breakfast offerings video here at Magic Kingdom. But yeah, I really like this. I would highly suggest it. I think it's one of those iconic snacks that you have to have in a Disney park. I don't know if they sell them in all Disney parks, but yeah, here at the lunching pad at the Magic Kingdom, you can get it there. But I really like this. I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5 tiaras. So I had a really nice breakfast, but now let's go over to the Carousel of Progress because this ride is ending soon. I believe it ends on July 6th. That's next week. So I wanted to come out and have one more ride on my beloved Carousel of Progress. My family, we all love this ride. It is just amazing how it shows the progress between the different decades and everything. So they are closing this and they're going to redo the whole thing, because right now the last scene is a little bit passé. It was supposed to be the future. You've got like talking ovens, you can control things with your voice, they have a VR headset, all that stuff has already come to pass, and we need a new future scene in that show. The other thing that I really love about the Carousel of Progress is that you're watching a stage show, right? And there are different scenes, and in between each scenes, your seat moves around the stage. The stage doesn't move, your seats do. So you can kind of see behind me it was moving around just a little bit, but yeah, it's one of my absolute favorite attractions. I am going to show the whole thing uncut, so let's go. And you can see here there's a sign that says Visit Carousel of Progress, a Walt Disney presentation at the 1964-1965 New York World's Fair. That was the first time that this show was shown, and then it was moved out here to the Magic Kingdom, and we are so lucky. All right, let's go in. There's no real line. We're just waiting until the next show starts.
Welcome to Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. You're in for a real treat. The Carousel of Progress was Walt's own idea from beginning to end. He loved it. He introduced the show at the World's Fair in New York City in 1964, and it was an immediate smash hit. Millions of people came to see it. And since then, the Carousel of Progress has had more performances than any other stage show in the history of American theater. You know, Walt loved the idea of progress, and he loved the American family. And he himself was probably as American as anyone could possibly be. He thought it would be fun to watch the American family go through the 20th century, experiencing all the new wonders as they came. And he put them together in a show called Carousel of Progress, which we are now about to see. Although our Carousel family has experienced a few changes over the years, our show still revolves around the same theme, and that's progress. May the century begin.
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow is just a dream away. And as it rains, that's the start. Tomorrow's a dream, mind and heart.
And when it becomes a reality, it's a dream come true for you and me. So there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, just a dream away.
It looks like the Robins are getting ready to celebrate Valentine's Day today. What year is it? Oh, right around the turn of the century. And believe me, things couldn't be any better than they are today. Yes, sir, buildings are towering now as high as 20 stories. And moving pictures flicker up on a big screen. We have almost 8,000 automobiles in this country, and we can travel by train from New York to California in less than 7 days. And I even hear tell about 2 brothers from North Carolina who are working on some kind of flying contraption. It'll never work. Closer to home, we've now got gas lamps, a telephone, and the latest design in cast iron stoves. And that reservoir keeps 5 gallons of water hot in just 3 buckets of coal. Oh boy, it sure beats chopping wood. And isn't our new ice box a beauty? Look at that, holds 50 pounds of ice. Milk doesn't sour as quick as it used to. And our dog Rover here keeps the water in the drip pan from overflowing. It wasn't too long ago we had to carry water from a well. And thanks to progress, we've got a pump right here in the kitchen. Of course, we keep a bucket of water handy to prime it with. Yes, sir. We've got everything we need to make life easier. Say, Mother, I was reading about a fellow named Tom Edison who's working on an idea for snap-on electric lights.
Electric lights? No more kerosene, no more gas.
Sarah sure gets to the core of the apple.
But we do have this new wash day marvel. Now it takes me only 5 hours to do the wash. Imagine, it used to take 2 days.
Well, that's right, folks. Now Sarah has time for other things
Like canning and cleaning the oven.
Yes, dear.
Ovens don't just clean themselves, you know.
I know, dear. And they probably never will.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to get the laundry over the line before it starts raining cats and dogs.
Don't worry, Rover. She didn't mean real dogs. Besides, it's not going to rain today. My lumbago isn't acting up.
I'm not going to say I told you so.
Oh, look at it come down. All you have to do is put your wash on the line, right? Oh well, the cistern was low anyway.
Wow, look at that.
Now, James, I thought I told you to ask my permission before using my new stereoscope. That's not a toy, you know.
Ooh la la. So that's little Egypt and Hoochie Coochie, eh, Dad?
Isn't she a knockout? She's the star of the new World's Fair in St. Louis, and you put that away before your mother finds it.
Aw, Dad.
You heard me. Well, we have one of those new talking machines. Now that is something. It plays music right here in our home.
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. She keeps that thing going all day long. Progress.
Oh, Papa,
Yes, Patricia?
Papa, all these people. I'm indecent.
Don't worry, Patricia. They're friends. That's our teenage daughter. She's getting ready to go to a Valentine's dance across town on one of those new horseless trolleys.
I think it's very romantic you're taking Mother out for Valentine's dinner this year.
Well, you know what kind of sport I am.
I only hope I have an evening as romantic as yours and mine.
Now, you be home by 9 o'clock, daughter. You hear me?
Yes, Papa.
Oh, well, with all this talking, I've worked up quite a thirst. I think I'll take one of those newfangled trolleys down to the drugstore soda fountain and meet the boys for a cold sarsaparilla. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. We're drinking root beer now. Same kind of thing, different name. Well, that's progress for you. And speaking of progress...
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow is just a dream away. Man has a dream, and that's the start. He follows his dream to find the heart, and when it becomes a reality, it's a dream come true for you and me. So there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, just a dream away.
Phew, boy, hottest 4th of July we've had in years. We've come a long way, though, since the turn of the century, over 20-some-odd years ago. You know that pilot fella, Charles Lindbergh? He's about to fly a single-wing airplane all the way across the Atlantic. He's never going to make it. And sports stadiums are springing up all over. And boy, nobody hits that old horsehide like that new fella Babe Ruth. Jazz music is the cat's meow. And there's been ads in the paper for months for a movie starring Al Jolson. And he's going to talk and sing. Oh, boy, I've got to see that. There goes Schwartz in his Upmobile. He sure loves that horn. You know, in my new Essex, I've got an electric starter. Now I don't have to crank. We can travel from New York to Los Angeles by train in only 3 days. And we've got a house full of new electrical servants. Mr. Edison sure added life to our home. Whoa there, you'll blow a fuse. Drat, it's the 3rd one this week. I buy fuses by the case. Uh-oh, and I've blown the whole neighborhood again. Easy, Rover. Jimmy, hurry up with that fuse.
Shucks! Every time he has company, he blows a fuse. And guess who always has to change it?
I heard that, young man. I heard that.
Oh, well, that's more like it. John, yours is the last costume I've got to finish before the parade starts.
Sarah's Ladies Club is responsible for our town's 4th of July celebration tonight. She's got us all roped into performing in their program, and
I've decided we're going as George and Martha Washington, dear.
Oh, the father of our country. That's a role that really fits me. You know,
I'm so glad we installed an electric light fixture here on the porch, because it's just too darn hot to be sewing inside.
Yes, Sarah. You know, next year I'd like to go as Benedict Arnold.
Wait until you see what I've got planned for the fireworks show tonight.
Rover, don't interrupt while Sarah's interrupting.
And guess who volunteered to choose the music for the program?
I did, Pop. Listen to this.
Oh, it's a nice tune, Jimmy. You know, with our new Crosley radio set, we can get news and big-time entertainment from all over the country, even Pittsburgh.
We're starting to arrive downtown for a spectacular 4th of July parade and fireworks event tonight. Major Peter.
Oh, Patricia.
Yes, Father?
Better get a move on. The radio says folks are arriving downtown.
Do I really have to go? If my new boyfriend Theodore sees me in this, it'll scare him away.
Well, dear, if that happens, you'll always have that torch you can carry for him.
Thanks, Father.
Calm down, Rover. I was only kidding. By the way, we have indoor plumbing now. Oh, boy, that's really great on cold nights, especially for our perennial house guest, old Uncle Orville. Uncle Orville's taken over the coolest spot in the house, of course, and he's rigged up a real clever contraption. He calls it air cooling. Too bad he's not reading the help wanted ads.
No privacy at all around this place.
Sorry, Orville. You know, considering all the... Oh, coming, Martha, as I was saying, considering all the conveniences we now have, I'll say that we're really on easy street these days. It just can't get any better. Just goes to show that
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow's just a dream away. Man has a dream, and that's why he follows his dream to find tomorrow. And when it becomes a reality, it's a dream come true for you and me. So there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, just a dream away.
Well, it's another Halloween here in the fabulous 40s. Everything is better than ever now, and we've got some amazing new wonders around the house to prove it. For instance, our refrigerator holds more food and ice cubes, and thanks to our automatic dishwasher, oh, I don't have to dry the dishes anymore after supper. Gives Rover and me more time to enjoy our evening stroll together. Later, boy. Oh, and here's something else that's new. I just heard a new term today on the radio. Fella says we've got something now called the rat race. Did you ever hear that one? It sure describes my life. I'm involved in something now called commuting. I drive into the city for work all day and then turn right around and drive all the way back. And the highway is crowded with fellow rats doing the same thing.
That's what they call progress, dear.
Yeah, I guess she's right. But we do have television when it works. Gives you something to do after you come home. I kind of like it, you know? Guy named John Cameron Swayze gives us all the news. And then they have all this singing and dancing. A lot of fluff, but it's fun. You know, I predict the day when millions of people will learn Latin and Greek sitting in front of their TV sets.
Are you awake, dear? Give him a left, you big love.
Ah, yes, a new age of electronic civilization is upon us.
Hey, Dad, what do you think of my jack-o'-lantern?
Oh, boy, that's scary.
That's because I'm using my beautiful sister Patty's picture for a model.
Down, Rover. Jim, Rover appreciates your joke.
Now, you're always kidding poor Patty. She's certainly prettier than either of you.
You hear that? My daughter Patty is using that old exercise machine she rescued from the attic. It was all the rage in the 20s. Grandma, of course, had to have one. Didn't work then, doesn't work now. Consistent at least. Makes a lot of noise and blows fuses.
As I was saying, Dad, I think college is really swell. You should give it a try.
Oh, Patty, are you going to the Halloween party tonight?
Oh, yes. And I'm hoping to lose a few more inches by then, since I'm going with that pretty boat, Wilfred.
Wilfred, what a plug!
He's coming as the headless horseman.
Get this!
Come on, Ben. That Claude Howard you're going with is no rabbit chicken ride.
Oh, poor Howard. I wonder what they said about me when I was dating Sarah. You're lucky, Rover. You don't have to date. Well, we're caught up in the do-it-yourself craze these days. We're remodeling our basement in something called a rumpus room. And we're looking forward to a few rumpuses, I'll tell you, as long as they don't get out of hand.
John, this papering is getting out of hand. I could use a little help.
Now, Sarah, didn't I set up that clever automatic paint stirring machine for you?
Yes, John, you're a genius. Of course, this will ruin my food mixer. Not that you'd care.
Oh, good old Sarah. Always the last laugh. What happened, Sarah?
Oh, you and your progress. That paint mixer of yours just sloshed paint across my rump. A rumpus, a room.
How do you like that? I always say if you're going to be married, marry a girl with a sense of humor. Well, it's time to move on. Let's cheer up Sarah by singing our song. Come on, everybody.
There's a great big beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow's just a dream away. Man has a dream, and that's the start. He follows his dream with mind and heart, and when
It's a dream come true for you and me.
so there's a great big beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, just a dream away.
Isn't it a pleasant holiday? Oh, turkey's in the oven, it's peaceful and quiet.
Yes! 300 points, my best score yet.
Well, it was peaceful until Santa brought that new virtual reality space pilot game.
Your turn, Grandma. Let's switch the image over to the TV so the resident flying ace can show you how it works. Now, it's a little tricky. Just use your game glove to fly behind the other guy and blast him with your laser blaster.
Laser blaster? Well, I'll give it a try.
Take a look around, Grandma. You're in the ship.
Feels like I'm really there.
Okay, get ready. You're about to blast off.
Here goes nothing. Whoa.
All right, here he comes. Oh, you missed him.
Hey, everybody, I'm done programming our new voice activation system.
Now all our household items will do anything we tell them to do.
Great. Tell the refrigerator to bring me a root beer.
Well, it can't quite do that. But I'll show you something it can do. Tree lights 30% brighter.
Oh, that's no big deal. Anybody can do that voice-activated stuff. Watch this. Roar! Beep!
John, the oven should respond to your voice commands now. Can you try?
Oh, okay. Here goes. Temperature to 375.
Temperature increased to 375.
Look at that. It even talks back.
Reminds me of certain people I know.
Yeah, right, Dad.
You got a losing, Grandma. Bank to the right.
Remember Dad's turkey last year?
Yeah, that thing really smoked up the place when it burned, didn't it?
We ended up microwaving frozen pizzas.
Well, no need to worry about the turkey this year. Not with an oven that will do anything your father tells it to do.
Oh, good shot.
Did you see that?
Dad, Grandma's up to 550 points.
Did you say 550? Hey, she's getting the hang of that thing.
550.
I can't believe all new gadgets they've got now. You know, in my day...
Oh, no. You're not going to tell us about the old days when you didn't even have a car phone.
Hey, Trish, for a while we didn't even have a house phone. Not to mention laser discs and high-def TV. Everything's automated today, including... Well, including that.
No privacy at all around this place.
Sorry, Orville. Anyway, you guys don't know how good you got it nowadays.
You know, my grandpa told me the very same thing when I was a kid.
Take that, you nincompoop!
Hey, check it out, Dad. Grandma's up to 975 points.
Wow, 975?
Temperature increased to 975. Big mode overload. Command error.
John, what's wrong with the oven?
What?
Big mode complete. Enjoy your meal.
Anyone for pizza?
Oh, another Christmas turkey ruined.
Man, what a game! I really smoked those guys. Looks like I'm resident flying ace now.
Oh, best 2 out of 3, Grandma.
Later, kid. Boy, that was fun. What will they think of next?
Who knows? We've got a whole new century waiting for us out there.
Yeah, and maybe sometime in the new century, your father will learn how to talk to our oven.
Well, maybe by then ovens will read our minds. But hey, as long as we're all here and happy and together for the holidays, who cares if I burned our Christmas turkey?
I do. I'm starving.
Don't worry, Dad. Someday, everything's going to be so automated, you won't ever have to cook another Christmas turkey again.
There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow is just a dream away.
Man has a dream, and that's the start.
He follows his dream with one heart.
When it becomes a reality, it's a dream come true for you and me. Beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, just a dream away.
Thank you for joining us on Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. We hope you've enjoyed this tribute to the 1964 Carousel of Progress from the New York World's Fair. Please gather all of your personal belongings and exit through the doors located at the back of the theater. Have a great big beautiful day. And remember, tomorrow is just a dream away.
I love that ride so much. I'm really going to miss the current iteration of it. I've been through, I guess, 2 iterations because I used to come here in the 80s and 90s. So I saw it before that last scene was added with the, VR headset and the voice-activated kitchen stuff and all of that. So I'm interested to see what they do with it, but I'm super sad that this is going away. But what I've heard with the new version, which ought to open next year in 2027, they are replacing all the scenes, but the first scene will actually be Walt, and his animatronic is based on the animatronic they have of him in Disneyland. They have a Walt Disney show in the Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln Theater. I think they still have it. Actually, I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, so the new one is going to start in the 60s, and then we're going to have the 80s and 90s and the future. So I think that that'll be a good update. We'll see what they do with it. They are saying that the song will stay the same. There's a great big Beautiful Tomorrow by the Sherman Brothers. Walt Disney used them for many different movies and all kinds of stuff. I actually had the opportunity to meet Richard Sherman twice, and I passed both times because it wasn't like a autograph session or anything. One time I saw him on the cruise, and then another time he and his wife were on our plane from LA to Orlando. So I didn't really want to bother him or anything like that, but we made eye contact, and he smiled at me. So that was enough for me. But yeah, that was just a great experience. I did have to make one cut in the editing process because the ride actually went down for a couple minutes, and we ended up watching the one scene twice. So I'm going to cut that out for you guys to see, but that was mostly the uncut version of that ride, which I absolutely love. And I was going to go ride the Peoplemover, but there's a really long line for that. So I think I'm just going to kind of head out for the day and walk back up Main Street. Let's go. So I went to the Peoplemover just to see what the line looked like, and there is no line actually. The line I saw earlier was for Astro Orbiter. So yeah, let's go ride the Peoplemover.
Greetings, intergalactic travelers. Welcome aboard the Peoplemover, presented by Enterprise. I'm Morak 5, your guide aboard this highway in the sky, the absolute best way to see Tomorrowland. And my stars, is there ever lots to see? From spacecraft to monster labs, there's really nothing like today in Tomorrowland. First up, Progress City, Walt Disney's amazing dream for a community of tomorrow. Did you know Progress City inspired Epcot and a lot of the visionary ideas throughout Walt Disney World? Look, there's even a tiny Peoplemover. I wonder if that means there's a tiny ORAC.
Now approaching Progress City.
Paging Mr. Morrow, Mr. Tom Morrow. Please contact Mr. Johnson in the control tower to confirm your flight to the moon. Thank you.
The next station is Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress.
As usual, we'll keep moving ahead, and so does the Carousel. Like progress itself, this theater never stops, inspiring new generations to dream of a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
So before I head out for the day, I want to check out Star Traders and see if they have any Carousel of Progress merch. I don't know, let's see. I'm really sad these are for kids, but look at this. There is a pink sunglass with a crown on top, and it even has some of the princesses on it. There's Rapunzel, Tiana, Aurora, Ariel. I think that's it, but it was really cute. So those are violet, so they are $19.99. I can't get away from this Loungefly bag, this black bag. It's been in my past 3 videos. Just anytime I go and look at merch, it's here. Anyway, it's a really nice bag, but yeah, it's just kind of plain black. It's interesting that they have it in every store, but I guess it's not selling well because it's so plain, and the other ones just look nicer, but it's still cool that it's here. I really like this decal here. It says, "I never miss a rope drop." That's really awesome. So I asked the cast member in the Star Traders store if they have any Carousel of Progress merch, and she said no. She's only seen a handful of things over the last 10 years, but she did say that when the ride opens again in 2027, definitely look for merch then. So yeah, I'm gonna head out right now. Let's go and walk up Main Street, and then I'll do the outro up in Main Street. Walking up Main Street, you can see the huge crowds come in, and I am walking out. This is how I like to do Magic Kingdom. Usually I stay a little bit longer, but I have stuff to do, so I couldn't stay that long today. But yeah, Main Street is starting to get packed. These windows at the Emporium are so cute. They've got Celebrate America because it is the 250th anniversary of America this July 4th. So they've got a Minnie, and she's got a little Mickey ribbon on her chest, and they also have Mickey over here. Here's Mickey, and he's a judge for something, and there's like a scorecard. Oh, okay. So there's a scorecard. I don't know if you can see that. There's badminton, croquet, lawn tennis, and sack race. Goofy won the badminton and the croquet and the lawn tennis, but not the sack race. He's not good at that. Who won the sack race? Pete won the sack race. That's so cute. I love happening upon these little details everywhere at Disney. They are just amazing. Does anyone remember when the firehouse on Main Street used to be Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom? It was a card game, sort of like Magic the Gathering-ish, but there were portals all over the Magic Kingdom that you would pick up some cards here every day, and they were highly collectible. They're probably still on eBay now. And Jason had so many cards. He loved that game so much and is so sad that it's gone. He had a whole binder of his cards, and he even combined some of the cards for certain attacks. It was amazing. But yeah, really miss Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom. So that was a really fun morning here at Magic Kingdom. I had a great time. The weather was beautiful. It was just a nice, peaceful morning, not too much hubbub. And breakfast at the lunching pad was great. My favorite thing that I got there was the sticky bubble bread. It just reminds me of my childhood. Mom, I know you're watching and you love that as much as I do. I do have a recipe for that on my website, tiarasandtomorrowland.com, and I'll link that in the description as well. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, and share. Subscribing will really help my channel grow, and I would appreciate it so much. And leave me a comment and let me know what items I tried today would you like to try. And as always, have a great, big, beautiful day.